Right, guys, today you need some free weights. I've got some 2 and 3 kilos. So go and grab some, and then once you've got them, bring yourselves down onto the mat to lie down on your backs. So I want you to take one either side of your mat and bring yourself down. And you're going to take your arms to a T shape, opening your arms wide, hands flat to the ground, palms facing up, legs bent, feet on the ground. Take your feet wide and just let your knees fall in. So you're resting your body. And I want you to feel where your spine is sitting in the floor. So you may feel your lower back just lightly off the ground. And I want you to gently squeeze through the belly and close your lower back down into the floor. So you're just gently putting in through the abs. And then inhale, let it release. Let your pelvis just release back to its neutral position. Exhale, gentle squeeze, pull the lower back down into the ground, squeeze the butt. And then inhale, release. We'll do that one more time. Exhaling. And then release the spine to neutral. Open your knees and keep your feet wide. So what I want you to do is slide your feet to the outer edges and parallel your feet positioning. So feel the mat just slightly on the insides of your feet. Your arms are going to stay in T-shape. You're going to take a breath in, gentle tilt the pelvis. We're going to exhale and lift up into the bridge. At the top of your bridge, you're going to squeeze the thighs slightly in. Then you're going to inhale to open, exhale, roll all the way out. So we're just going to warm up the spine, the hips and the legs. We inhale, tilt the pelvis, roll it up on the exhale. Inhale to pause, exhale, squeeze the thighs in. Inhale, open, exhale, roll it out. We're going to do that a couple more times. Take a breath in, tilt, exhale, roll up, squeeze through the butt. Squeeze the knees together, open back out, and roll it out. One last time. Make sure your feet are slightly further underneath your knees, so not too far away from your knees. Squeeze, and this time open out, hold your bridge. And that bring your feet a little bit further in. That's it. Exhale, squeeze the knees. Inhale, open the knees. Exhale, squeeze the knees. Inhale, open. So you want to start feeling your hamstrings and your buttocks really active. Squeeze for 4 and 5. 5 more. 5. Get those knee bones touching if you can. Last 3. 3. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze for 2. One more time. Squeeze for 1. Inhale, open. Exhale, roll it out. Let your spine settle to the floor. And I want you to bring your feet together. Take a breath in. Exhale, just lift your legs up to tabletop. So 90-degree angle on those legs. Squeezing through the lower belly, stabilizing your pelvis. We're going to inhale, open the knees out. And then kick your legs wide and squeeze the thighs together and bend them back in. So like little breaststroke legs, we open, we extend, we squeeze them together, and we pull them in. So if you just want to keep with your keep your legs extended high to start with, you can just warm up there with your legs staying high. If you want to go a bit deeper, you kick forward to about 45 degrees, squeeze them in, and pull in. So remember, this is just a warm up, so we want to activate those abs. Open wide, lift them away, squeeze together, bend them back. Open, extend, squeezing those tummies, squeezing the thighs, bend in. 3 more. So make a big circle, open up, kick away, squeeze together, bend it in. Last 2, inhale, open, exhale, extend. Squeeze together, bend it in. Last one, come on, squeeze, let's get those legs a little bit lower down towards the floor. And then either stop at tabletop or give them a quick hug in. A little roll on your lower back. We're going to reverse that, 8 the other direction. So take a break if you need to. Set yourself back up. This time, kick your legs away. Open out, bend, squeeze in for 1, kick away, big wide V, Keep the knees wide, pull together. So if you want to make it a little bit easier, you take your legs high to the sky, open out, bend them, pull them in. Yeah, just makes it a little bit easier. Extend up, open, bend, squeeze in. We've got 4 more left to do. Come on, let's work it. Inhale, exhale. Work it hard. You take a little rest after this. Open, bend, together. Last 2. So extend your legs. Open them wide. Bend them. Squeeze them together. 1 more. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hug your knees into your chests. Jesus. A little roll. A little warm up on the tummy. Okay, we're going to work these weights and we're going to pull our feet back down on the ground. I'm going to grab my 3s. You can grab your 3s and then you just drop to 2, drop to 2s. So 2 exercises and 1 here. So we press down into the soles of the feet and the heels. We take a breath in. We're going to work through the first one quite slowly. As we lift our hips, we take a chest fly, lifting our hips up as high as possible with our weights coming together. We then extend and bend the elbows behind. And as you do, lower your bottom, brush the floor, and then lift up high. Open your arms back wide and drop your bottom, brush the floor. Forearms stay off the ground, so keep the elbows slightly bent. Don't like to wait. So we lift up. We bend, drop the buttocks, brushing the floor. Exhale, extend, and open everything up, all the way back to the floor. Inhale, exhale, lift up, arms up high, hold. Bend the elbows, the weights pressed just gently behind your head, but lower your bottom slightly as you do so. Then power your bottom up as your arms extend up. Then inhale, exhale, open up your arms, buttocks brush the floor. Let's go again. Drop the buttocks as you bend the elbows, lift up. Open everything back up. Sliding out on that. And again. Let's go. A little bit faster. Bend behind, extend back up, and lower everything back to the floor. So come with me, ready? Yep. Lift up into planks. Hold the weights, bend them behind. Tap the floor, drop your bottom, lift straight back up. Open up. We're doing 3 more of these. Drop your bottom. And up. Bend behind. Extend the arms. Open back out. 2 more. Extend. Open back out. Last one. Now we're going to just change this very slightly. Okay? Lift up into your fly. Hold. We're going to keep the bridge strong. Squeeze the butt and lift your hips a little bit higher. Pull your knees slightly in. Open your arms out. Pump your arms for 10, 9. So about halfway down. 7, 6, 5. Not too close to the floor. 3, 2, and to the sky. Bend your elbows so your weights are halfway towards the back of your head. And pump the arms for 10. Up, down. 9. Elbows in, pointing towards the sky. 7. Lift the hips. 6. Squeeze the butt. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 more. And 1. Hold at the top. Open your arms and drop your bottom all the way down to the ground. Just keep the weights lightly in your hands. Just relax the arms. Let your spine settle. And we're going to lift the legs to tabletop. We're going to gently drop our legs halfway toward the right. Extend the legs out, stretch. Bend them back in. Float them back into the center. Straight over to the other side. To the left, halfway. Squeeze the thighs towards your chest and then straighten your legs. Work your obliques. Inhale and continue over to the other side. So eye gaze, opposite way to legs, squeeze the belly, lengthen out through those knees, work on the mobility, work on the flexibility of your hamstrings. Over to the left and extend. Lovely, keep it going. Back over to the right. And if at any point it feels too much, just feel free to just pop your feet down for a quick breather. Join back in whenever you need to. To the left, extend. Okay, so this time we're going to the right, and we're going to do 5 leg extensions. So we're going to pause to the right, pull the thighs a little bit closer in, and extend to that right hand for 1, bend to the bottom. Extend for 2, bend to the bottom. Come on. 3, 4. Do it. Come on, last one. 5. And then inhale through to center. Exhale, let's do that to the left. So, squeeze the thighs in towards the chest. Let's go. Extend for 1. I go to the right. Extend for 2. Squeeze that belly. 3. Now pull those thighs closer in towards your chest. 4. 1 more. 5. And then slide back to the middle. Either pop your feet down or stay at tabletop. Take a couple of breaths. Join me back up at tabletop and extend your legs to the sky. So we're going to do breaststroke legs, but individually. Right leg. So if you want to stop and watch me, you can. Right leg opens out on its own. It circles around and bring it back up to join the left. Left, circle around, pop it up. Yeah. So right leg, round, lift, left leg. So you don't have to take it as low as I'm showing you. You go at your own range. Alternatively, you need to make it easier. Pop that foot down, circle one leg, swap, circle the other leg, and swap. So give yourself a break, but you're still mobilizing the hips. Or you can bend your knees and go back to individual ones here. Open, circle, and bend. Yeah, so there's 3 different options there. So, open, circle, lift in the middle. I can't remember how many we've done, but I think we've got 1 more each side. That's 10 in total. And then pause at the top if you can, or drop your feet to the ground. Look towards me. Arms come up to fly. So lift up to your toes. If you want to put your feet down, do. And then pulse here. Work the upper abs. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Breathe. 10. Drop the weights and do it. Drop the weights and do it. 7, 6, 5. That's it. Just do it whatever you can. 2 and 1. Take a breath, release. So just take your feet wide and let your knees just drop side to side. Just 1 settles behind the foot, so legs wider. Like that. That's it. Bend both your knees. And just let your abs completely go. Just let them just do nothing. Good. Just bring yourself back into the middle. Find your breath. Now we're going to roll up and do some seated work. We're going to focus a little bit more on the upper body. So you can either extend your legs, fingertips to the sky, roll up, or just grab your legs and roll up there. I'm going to give you a squishy ball. So if you have a squishy ball, grab one, because it's quite helpful to have that. I'll get in. I'll get in. So, I'm going to demo the little ball. You don't have to. My back's just being a little bit vulnerable, so I'm just giving it a little bit of a breather. That's just there as a little bit to support my lower back. Otherwise, you're in like a little curved back position. Grab your weights Okay, little upper body combo. You can extend your legs if you prefer, or you can bend your knees. I prefer bend knees. Arms down by your side, palms facing up. Squeeze your abs, bicep curl. Turn, shoulder press slightly in front of the head. Drop back, turn, bicep curl. Lower weights. Yes. So we bicep curl up, we turn, we shoulder, kind of a shoulder stroke chest press, turn and back down. If at any point your abs are struggling, then you can sit upright and work here. Turn your palms, back down. Biceps, turn, shoulder, back, turn, biceps. 5 more. 4. Curl it, turn. 3. Curl it, turn. 2. Last one. Press. Now, drop back down into biceps. Halfway. I'm going to drop back down to my abs and pump. 10. Little pumps here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Turn your palms forwards. Let's go. 10. Down. 9. Squeeze your abs. 7. Scoot the belly in. 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Drop your weights. Bend your knees. Catch your feet. Lift up tall and slide your legs away. Just come into a relaxed hamstring stretch. Just release, let the head and chest drop, let your shoulders relax away from the ears. Just breathe. And then gently release off. Okay, we're going to put the weight to the side and then turn onto your left side. We're going to do some work on the left side. Okay, so option is to do half plank or full plank on the feet. So we'll all start in the half plank, half side plank. Grab your weights, 2s or 3s, ideally, kilograms that is. I'm going to use my 3s. Now we're going to lift, put the weight down for now and just lift up onto your knee to make that side plank. Just find your side plank first. So squeeze up through the underneath of your waistline and just that's your plank. Okay? Grab your weight, take your arm up. We inhale, we're going to come under, reach, exhale, extend up, squeeze that shoulder blade very slightly. Inhale, scoot under. Exhale, come up. So we're doing 10 of these, so it's quite a strong move. You can drop the weight if it gets too much, okay? And work on the side plank rather than the weight. That's 4. If you want to make it even harder, you can go up to full side plank. My front foot is slightly in front of my back to allow that rotation. Lift up for 5. Inhale under. Lift up for 4. Inhale under. Lift up for 3. Last 2. Lift up. 1 more. Lift up and hold. Lift those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good. Just turn over onto your tummies. Hop. Sweaty, sweaty. Just take a little relaxation down here. Now we are going to work the upper body again. So we're going to grab 2s this time, and to be honest, it's just as effective to not use weights. So if you're not feeling the strength, just release the weights. Your arms are at about a 90-degree angle, which we call a cactus position. Feet are slightly wider, toes pressed down to the ground, squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs. We're going to inhale. Lift the chest, exhale, squeeze back. Inhale, gently drop the weights back down as you lower your nose to the floor. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, down for 2. Exhale, up. Pull those shoulder blades together. Inhale, down. Try and make sure you're separating upper body and lower body by pressing the fronts of your feet into the ground. Up for 5. Release. Up for 6. 4 more. Come on, let's power it. 4. Up for 3. Last 2. Come on, make this stronger. Squeeze up. 2. 1 more. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now lift the weights up towards your shoulders and press up and down. 8, 7. Drop the weights if you can. Do it here. 6, 5, 4, 3. Shoulder blades together and release. Hands on the forehead. Turn your head to one direction. Wriggle through the hips. Loosen out through the lower back. Elbows under shoulders. Interlace your fingers. Press your hands to the floor. Tuck your toes. Plank! Oh, great. Just give me a plank. That's all. Give me a plank. Inhale. Do a gentle roll forward onto the tips of the toes. Exhale. Roll back into the heels. Now, at any point, you can drop your knees. Just drop your hips lightly and lift your hips up. Drop your hips lightly and lift your hips up. But make sure your lower back is fully supported. You're not collapsing into your lower back, and you're using your lower tummy muscles to press up towards the middle and lower part of your back. Otherwise, roll onto the tips of the toes, push back. 4 more. Last 2. 1 more. And drop it back down. Just bring your hands back under, turn your head the opposite way. Release through the hips. Okay, so we're going to turn over onto the other side. So you flip yourself. I'm going to slide it up. Take a little sneaky stretch in child's pose. And then I'm going to flip my feet around and come down to my right side, so I'm facing towards you. So basically I've switched ends. Take your weight with you if you're using your weight on the other side. So elbow underneath shoulder, knees together, and you're going to lift up into that side plank on the knees. And then when you're ready, take the weight and extend it up above your shoulder. Take a breath in, let's go. Scoop all the way under, look under. Exhale, lift all the way up. Inhale. So I don't mind how much you move your hips, but I want you to make sure you're controlling this purely with those tummy muscles. Exhale up for 3. Inhale. Exhale up for 4. 1 more. Exhale up for 5. Now if you can extend those legs and do it, let's carry on. 5 more. Reach up, 6. Inhale. Exhale up for 7. Inhale. Exhale up for 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. And up for 10. Hold it, lift it. 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Good. And slippy, turn onto your backs. Find your breath. Long deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Grab your weights, I'm grabbing my 3s. Turn turn your palms forward and elbows press to the floor. So now we're working into the chest press, but we're going to do this with the legs. So we're going to roll up into a bridge, and we're going to hold the bridge. I want you to take a breath in, lift your left knee, and extend your left leg and right arm together. Then bend the knee and pop the foot back down. So pull your right knee in, extend your left arm and right leg, bend and pop the foot down. So we're just going to swap sides. Pop it down. And the other side, left arm, right leg. And the other side. And to the right leg. One more each side. And then hold your bridge. Hold here. And then exhale, power both arms up, touch. Inhale, pop the elbows back down. Exhale up for 2. Inhale, pop the arms back down. And carry on. 3. Drop. 4. Knees slightly closer in. 5. 6. 7. 8. Hips up. 9. Right, after your next one, give me 10. Drop your elbows. If you can drop your forearms to the ground, do so. Otherwise, extend your arms out to T-shape. Lift those hips. Inhale, lift your left knee into your chest. Exhale, extend your leg to the sky. Inhale, bend. Pop it down, swap to the other side. Right knee, extend, bend, and drop. Left knee, inhale, lift the hips, exhale, inhale, exhale, right knee. Left leg. Breathe. And right leg, we're going to do one more each side, one more to the left and one more to the right. Get those hips higher every time. Fire out those glutes, fire out those hamstrings. One more. Inhale, drop, roll it out. Keep the arms in the same position if you can. Take a breath. Now slide your arms to T-shape. I'm going to give you 2 options for this. So I'm going to give you the harder option first. Legs straight up to the sky. We're going to inhale, exhale. Drop the legs halfway over to one side. Imagine your legs are a pendulum. Inhaling back up to center and over to the other side. Okay, that's your hard one. In fact, this can maybe be made harder. You can do a smiley face. Swing the legs around and then pause. Swing the legs around into a big half smiley face circle and so on. If you want to make it easier, tabletop. And then just work on a pendulum motion, just with the knees rather than the feet leading. Okay, listen to your body. Okay, we've got works. If your abs get fatigued, your lower back will take over, and that's when injuries occur. So listen to your body. So you could do pendulum side to side, or you could do smiley faces. And if you've got your legs bent, just make sure the feet don't drop lower than your knees. We're going to go 4 more. Don't rush it, do it in your own time. One more. Back to the middle. Either drop your feet down or keep them in the sky. Lift your arms up to those toes again. So if you're doing your feet on the ground, just lift up into a crunch and pulse up here. That's it. Press, press, press. Squeeze. Come on, work it. 9. Drop the weights if you need to. Just carry on your crunches. The exercise is abs. 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, feet down. Take the feet wide, keep the knees bent, and just work And just dropping those knees again. One behind the other. Just let it go. Now we haven't finished with those rotations, so bring the feet back into the middle. I apologise that we haven't finished with them, but we haven't. Now, this one's my favourite exercises. So I'm going to bring my weights above the shoulders, and using weights is easier than not using weights on this one. Legs come up to tabletop. We're doing one side at a time, and we're going to take one side into a stretch, then we're going to come around to the other side. So the right arm stays in the air, the knees fall over to the right, the arm opens to the left. Doesn't quite touch the floor. And then it pulls it up, and then lift into a crunch. Now, if you prefer, before you carry on, you can do it with your right arm on the ground, and just your left arm in the air. Might feel more coordinated doing it this way. So we open out, we come back up, and then we crunch and reach up to the opposite toe. So same side, lift into the center, and then reach up. So, legs up, legs up, arms up. So bend, knees bend, knees go to the right. So drop your right arm on the floor. Knees go to the right, left arm opens, opposite way. Then pull them in, straighten your legs, and lift the weight up to the opposite toe, and then bend them back again. Yeah? Yeah. Join in when you're ready. Rotate, center, reach. So do 8 each side. I think I've done 5 now. Not sure about that. No. She's coming in when she wants. 6. 7, last 3. Last 2. One more. And then drop your feet, drop your arms, drop your chest. Ooh. Okay, let's go the other way. Lift those legs to tabletop. Lift this time your right arm, and we're going to drop. I've got confused. Knees to the left, arm to the right. Lift up, and then we'll reach to that opposite toe. Got it? Yeah. Over to one side, reach up, and reach that toe. Three. And up for 4. Come on, don't give up on me. I'm on my own. 5. We've got 3 more to do. I completely forgot to do that. Stretch, so I got distracted. 3. Give me my last 2 with me. Come on, last 2 with me. 2. Give me one more. And 1. Now this one, just drop the knees all the way to the left. Drop your arm all the way over to the right. Pop your left hand on that thigh and twist and stretch. Reach the shoulder down towards the floor. Eye gaze to that hand. Pull your knees a little bit further up if you want a deeper stretch. Eye gaze to the right. Stay there for a few seconds. Just find your breath. Close your eyes. And when you're ready, all I want you to do is simply swap sides. So lift the knees and roll yourself across through to center and drop your knees carefully over to the right. Opening that left arm, popping your right hand on that thigh and just lift and reaching for the twist. So your left arm is in a T shape, your palm facing up. Shoulder blade pushed to the floor, that's it. And then carefully just release, roll back into the middle, pop your feet down onto the floor in the center. Pop your left ankle over your right knee. Lift your right thigh, catch your thigh and stretch your left buttock. Look at your non-springy clothes.
Yes, the non-adequate clothing.
Shoulders down into the ground, bottom pressed into the ground, open that left knee and really find that stretch. If you're particularly flexible, you might want to catch your shin, but just be aware that if you do, don't lift your bottom off the ground or your shoulders. So do what works. The more you push your bottom down, the more you'll feel the stretch. Now, pop your right foot back onto the floor. Straighten your left leg to the sky, catch it, whether that's behind the back of the thigh or just slightly above the knee, slide your right leg away and stretch the hamstring. Toes down, heels pushed up to the sky, dorsiflexion of the foot. Bend through the elbows, drive that leg in, try not to lift the hip. And then with that same leg, bend the knee, slide your hand into the shin and pull the thigh in towards the shoulder and stretch your hip float with your trousers allow it. And split.
I'm going to bear the knee as well.
Now all I want you to do is pull your right knee in and switch over the stretch. So straight away, hip flexion on the right side into the chest. Push the left leg to the floor. So we're just going to reverse the stretching on this side. Straighten the leg to the side, catch around back of the thigh or just above the knee. Bend the elbows and drive that leg in towards you. Toes down, heels away. Straighten both your knees. Breathe. Press it straight, push through the heel. And whilst you're holding on to this right leg, just slide your left foot back in and put the right ankle over the knee. Lifting the left thigh, catching the thigh, and then head and shoulders down, bottoms down, right knee open, stretch the right bottom. So again, catch the shin if you feel you can. Pull the thigh a little bit further, open the right knee a little bit more. One more breath. And then gently just keep hold of that left thigh, take the right leg off and use that leg to lever yourself up. Come and sit yourself in a comfortable cross-legged position if that is comfortable. Sit tall. Fingertips behind the back of your bottom and pull your shoulders back, lift your chest. Try and sit up tall through the body, open your arms, open your palms, take a breath in, raise your arms all the way up. Reach up, reach up, reach up, interlace the fingers and stretch your arms up, look up. And then gently bring yourself, bow yourself down, chin to chest, take a breath. Give yourself a big clap, give Nat a big clap. Thank you all.